On today's debut episode of Car Calendar, the Range Rover Series 1, or affectionately known today as the Range Rover Classic, was first launched in 1969. Far before the Range Rover was affectionately named its own brand, or far before Land Rover itself was known as a byword for luxurious SUVs to buyers everywhere, the Range Rover was made by the Rover Group as a more habitable Land Rover to live with for most people who needed a 4x4 to do their day-to-day duties. However, the Range Rover ended up being a premium, long-distance all-weather tourer that is capable of delivering its 5, later 7 passengers through asphalt, snow, gravel, mud, and other treacherous conditions with maximum comfort. Princess Diana bought one for her honeymoon, alongside Prince Charles. But an upgrade to their existing Series 1 lineup, which would later evolve into models such as the Defender, the Range Rover was intended to be a top-of-the-line halo product for Land Rover, which has been gaining popularity in Europe over Jeep, their American rival in the post-war era. Originally designed as a two-door model, with a four-door model coming soon in 1981, it first came with the very venerable 3.5-liter Rover V8, a derivative of a fuel-efficient yet powerful engine made by Buick in the late 60s that would basically power every single high-performance British car until its death in about 2005 as its standard engine. Diesel versions would soon follow in the late 1980s and the early 1990s as a 2.5-liter, especially to countries which has a very strict tax exemption. The sheer durability of the Range Rover Classic was to be proven in various levels of motorsport, especially in the 1980s to 1990s. It went on to score various victories in the Paris-Dakar Rally, as well as other cross-country endurance races over the decades. Even today, in classic rallies, the Range Rover is still very much a very strong performer for endurance rallies. A testament to its rigorous engineering quality, the Range Rover ended up being a very householdy name and would soon help the struggling Rover Group to achieve some level of economic succession. Production of the Range Rover Classic ended in 1996 and a total of 326,070 units sold worldwide, and was succeeded by the Range Rover P38 model soon after.